Hi, today we're going to look at page 50 in our notebook. We're going to learn about dilations. I know we've done dilations before, but I want to do a couple more examples with you. The two types of dilations are enlargements and reductions. Enlargements are going to be where you make your figure bigger, so they'll still be similar, but they will not be congruent. So you'll make your figure bigger with an enlargement. The scale factor is greater than 1. That means what you multiply by will be bigger than 1. So the scale factor greater than 1 makes it bigger, and enlargement. If the scale factor is less than 1, you're going to shrink it, and it's going to be a reduction. So let's open it and look at the inside. So when you look at the inside, it says a dilation is a transformation in which the image is resized. Dilations can either enlarge or shrink the original image. The corresponding lengths of the two figures are proportional, so we will talk more about that later. So in the first example, we have an enlargement. It says if the scale factor is greater than 1, the dilation is an enlargement. This means it'll be larger than the original figure. So if you look, there's a scale factor of 2. Scale factor of 2. So you will multiply all the coordinates by the scale factor. So 3 times 2 is 6. Negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6. 1 times 2 is 2. 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 2 is 2. So what that looks like when you get to the bottom of the page, you will see the answers right here, that the new A would be 6, negative 8. The new B is negative 6, 2. And the new C would be 6, 2. So what that looks like on your graph, so it's going to be up here. You're going to plot your original points first. See if I can look at them a little more clear. A is 3, negative 4. So up here at your graph, 3, negative 4, there's your first A. B was negative 3, 1. So there was your first B. And C was 3, 1. So there's your C. So you make your triangle ABC. And then we have already talked about our new coordinates. So that is when we took everything times the scale factor. In this case, it was 2. And then our new A becomes 6, negative 8. So you count over to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then down 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then that's your new A. B is negative 6, positive 2, because we multiplied the negative 3 and 1, we multiply both of those by 2. And then C, it was 3, 1, so we multiply both of those by 2 and you get 6, 2. So this triangle is a dilation of this one with a scale factor of 2. Now you could go opposite, and if A prime, B prime, and C prime, if this was your original triangle, and then you're making it smaller, the scale factor would be 1/2. So they are opposites of each other. So you always have to pay attention which one is the original triangle, which one is the dilated triangle, so you can tell if the scale factor was more than 1 or less than 1. Now when we look at a reduction, the scale factor is less than 1. The dilation has a reduction. This means it'll be smaller than the original figure. So it's telling us down here that the scale factor is 1/3. So we're going to do 1/3 times every coordinate. So we had 3, 6. So 3 times 1/3 is 1. 6 times 1/3 is 2. Now remember, multiplying by 1/3 is the same thing as dividing by 3. So 3 divided by 3 would be 1. 6 divided by 3 is 2. Same thing over here. 3 times 1/3 is 1, or if you want to do 3 divided by 3 is 1. You can decide. Just remember the scale factor is what you're multiplying by. So you're multiplying by 1/3. Negative 3 times 1/3 is a negative 1. Then down here, C, negative 3 times 1/3 is negative 1. Negative 3 times 1/3 is negative 1. So those will give you your answers. So when I divided both of those by 3, I got 1, 2. Now remember, same thing, multiply by 1/3 or divide by 3. Those will give you your new ordered pairs. So here's our new B and our new C. So when we come up here to plot our points, our A was 3, 6. So it was up here. Our B was 3, negative 3, and then C was negative 3, negative 3. So this was our original triangle. Once we did the scale factor of 1/3, so we multiplied everything by 1/3, then our new A was 1, 2. Our new B was 1, negative 1. And our new C was negative 1, negative 1. So you're going to see that this triangle is 1/3 the size of the original triangle. So again, a reduction is when the scale factor is less than 1, and enlargement is when it's greater than 1. I hope that helps. Thanks.